Have you ever dreamed of another life that felt too real? A city you've never seen, yet somehow remember. A decision you never made, yet you feel its regret. What if those moments weren't imagination, but reflections, glimpses from another version of you, living in another universe right now? And what if all those versions, every you that ever existed, share one single consciousness? Welcome to the Sky Files, where we
Welcome to
explore
the
the
Sky
intersection of science, philosophy, and the infinite unknown.
Welcome
In
to the
the
Sky
Multiverse
Files.
Paradox, we asked, could your parallel self be watching you right now? Now we go deeper into the parallel mind, because if infinite versions of you exist, could they also think as one? Throughout history, certain minds seemed to reach beyond their time. Tesla dreamed entire machines before building them. Kekule saw the structure of benzene in a dream. Mozart composed symphonies as if remembering them. Were these flashes of brilliance just imagination or connection? Some theorists suggest that genius is resonance, a mind that accidentally tunes into another version of itself, one that already solved the problem. Perhaps every great leap in science and art isn't invention, but recollection. Maybe in one universe, Tesla failed. In another, he succeeded. And here, that success echoes back as inspiration. Genius, then, is not creation. It's memory, a signal from a parallel mind. But if inspiration can travel between realities, what does that say about the true nature of thought itself? Every decision you've ever made splits reality. Each outcome becomes real, continuing without you. But if every branch is real, does information truly remain separate? Or do those infinite lives leave behind an echo? In quantum physics, information can never be destroyed. Every state that has ever existed still exists somewhere. That means your memories, emotions, and thoughts might ripple through the quantum field, like waves overlapping in an endless sea of existence. Déjà vu, intuition, a dream that feels like a memory. Maybe these are interference patterns, moments when one version of you brushes against another. When the universe remembers itself, you feel it as memory, as instinct, as destiny. Quantum entanglement reveals something extraordinary. Two particles can remain connected no matter how far apart they are. Change one, and the other reacts instantly. What if consciousness behaves the same way? Scientists like Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff believe the brain might operate on a quantum level. Tiny structures inside neurons, microtubules could act as quantum processors. If that's true, then consciousness isn't confined to your brain. It's a field, a web of awareness stretching across space and time. That would mean the you in this universe is still entangled with every you that ever made a different choice. When those frequencies align, you might experience the same thought, the same emotion, the same spark across realities. Perhaps what we call inspiration or intuition isn't random at all. Maybe the multiverse doesn't divide us, it synchronizes us. And consciousness is the bridge that keeps us connected. Dreams are the one place where logic dissolves and the mind becomes unbound. During deep sleep, the brain's activity grows chaotic, but also strangely coherent. What if that's when your mind reconnects with its other selves? In an infinite multiverse, every version of you lives a slightly different life. When the barrier between worlds weakens, you might glimpse their experiences, a memory that isn't yours, a dream that already happened, just not here. Some researchers call this quantum coherence across decohered states, when separate realities momentarily align. To you, it feels like intuition. To physics, it's resonance. To the universe, it's communication. Maybe you don't dream of other lives. Maybe other lives dream through you. If consciousness is a quantum field, then every thought you've ever had ripples across infinite versions of you. You are not a single being. You are a wave, spreading through time, observing yourself from countless perspectives. Maybe the multiverse isn't infinite worlds, but infinite viewpoints of one consciousness trying to understand itself. You are not many. You are one, reflected endlessly across the mirrors of reality. And somewhere, right now, another you is hearing these same words, feeling the same curiosity, wondering the same thing. If consciousness truly connects us all, maybe we were never separate to begin with. This is the Sky Files. Subscribe and join us as we continue to explore the edges of reality, one paradox at a time.